What comes to your mind when you think of the Ten Commandments? Pastor Jim posed this question in his message this past weekend, and I think it's a really important one to answer, honestly. See, how we approach something matters, doesn't it? How we think or feel about it, the attitude we have towards it. When it comes to the Ten Commandments, it's easy to think primarily about political arguments that have surrounded them over the years regarding whether they can be in public buildings. So, if we're approaching them politically, we might be tempted to think that they're simply a private matter akin to other political convictions. To each his own, right? Or if we think about them as a legalistic set of rules of do's and don'ts that are archaic and don't even really apply to us, well, then we'll be tempted to dismiss them. Besides, isn't God a God of grace? What's this about commandments He instructs us to follow? To be clear, God is a God of grace, and our salvation is not based on what we do, but rather on what He has done. But He's also a good God who wants what's best for us. Basically, what the Ten Commandments do is offer an outline of what is best. This is how to live according to God's design. This is a distillation of God's wisdom, a short, memorable set of principles for living the way you were created to live. It is not legalism. It's obedience, yes, but it's not the same as legalism. Legalism says what we do determines God's love for us. Obedience says that because of God's unconditional love, we are going to trust and obey Him. So, what if we go into this series with a posture of gratitude? Gratitude that God is the God of the universe, the God that created us. He gave us the best way to live. That we don't see these commandments as political or legalistic, but instead, we see them as a good set of instructions from a good God. Let's do that. Let's approach Him that way. I think it'd change everything.